Hey guys, this is just a little showcase video I wanted to do of Subnautica. Not a base showcase or anything, but more of just an area showcase in general. We are in the sort of western mushroom forest right now, and the first location I wanted to show off is this place here. You've got a really nice sort of cliff here, and then it sort of just goes into the Bloodkelp zone. It looks really nice. You've got good contrast to biomes here, and also you have up there you can see the big wreck that's in the tree, and also if you go over here, if it will load in. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. You got the big mushroom tree there. I mean, you can't really see it from here. It's just outside of the render distance, but hopefully that'll change when the game's optimized a little bit. Oh wow, the FPS is very choppy in this mushroom forest. That's the only thing though. But the other zone I wanted to show is in the Bloodkelp zone. As you can see there, I've got a base down there. This is probably one of the most underappreciated biomes, I think. I mean, whenever I see a base on Reddit, it's awesome, but it's always in like the Lost River or like the Grand Reef or something. I never see any bases in this zone, so let's get in our Seamoth. Yeah, we just made a little outpost there, which looks pretty cool, I think. And you come down this sort of canyon, and there's our Cyclops. And here we have our Bloodkelp base. This is a really nice biome. It's a lot better than the other Bloodkelp zone, which is basically just like a canyon, I guess. It's really narrow down there, it's very dark. Whereas in this Bloodkelp biome, hang on, let's just set the day. In this Bloodkelp biome, you actually get a decent amount of daylight, so it looks very nice. This is a great location. You have lots of cliffs to build on, bits of flat ground. You got these awesome floating islands here, because obviously the underwater islands are just sort of in that direction there. You can see the border of that biome just there. There isn't really much wildlife here to fear apart from like crab squids and ampeels, like this guy here. Ampeels are by far my favourite creature in the game, so it's good for me to build here. Let's just take a quick sort of zoom around the area, just to show it off. You get this awesome soundtrack, by the way. Oh, it just cut off because I exited the biome, I think. Never mind. But yeah, you get some really good music in this biome. And the plants just look really cool. Definitely very unique. And then right here, you actually have this big scary pit that actually goes right into the Lost River zone. It leads to the forest area of the Lost River, I think. It always creeps me out going down here though. Yeah, there we go. So here is the entrance to the really sort of dark foresty area of the Lost River. So that's quite handy here. Adds a bit of practicality to this zone as well, because you've got good access to the Lost River, which in turn gives you access to a lot of other areas pretty quickly. What the hell was that? I don't think I've ever heard that noise in the game before. That was weird. So let's just take a quick tour of the base while we're here. Park our Seamoth in this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The FPS normally stabilizes a little bit. That's another pro to this biome. It's not very laggy at all compared to like the mushroom forest up there. So where to start? Well, here we have our two moon pools, one for the Seamoth and then one for the exosuits. And then if we come around here, again, great views in this biome, very nice. Here's like a little seating area, I suppose, and then we have like this little entrance here. Got our exterior grow beds with my favourite plants. if we go through here, another great view. Got the plants there, and then our friend Mr. Ampil here. Definitely my favorite creature. That guy is so cool. Down here we have another little zone of some bedrooms, and we have like more Ampils, of course, bone sharks, and then some stalkers. Probably my 3 favorite creatures that you can hatch in the game. And coming down here, this is just the lower floors of this sort of section. And here we have another sort of, I don't know, sitting area. Just hangout zone. You got your bar, you got your snacks, got your TV, and then another stunning view from this observatory. I think there are more. Yeah, there's another Ampil down there. I haven't seen any crab squids yet. They are supposed to be in this biome, but maybe not in this area. So that's the little zone down here. And then here we have our scanner room. Now I think they fixed the bug where it stops. It used to like stop all creature sound effects, but the fact that we can hear the zappy noises of our friend there suggests that it's fixed. They also improved the range of this massively. Let's take a look at what we can see. Well, that down there's the Lost River, that's for sure. It's pretty cool that you can see that. And then these little islands here, I think are those ones up there. And then, wow, that is a huge underwater island, this one here. I didn't realise there was one that big. It's crazy. Right, moving on. There's our moon pools back there. I haven't really decided what to do with this room just yet. But we got... the view out this direction isn't so good, hence why I've not got as many observatories. And here we've got like a storage room, another exit there. I mean, this one's pretty cool. You can sort of... just turn it to day again. You can sort of look down into that big scary cave. I don't know, do any research or whatever, I don't know. Didn't mean to go up there. And here we have our nuclear reactor. How's that doing? Oh wow, 2 of them have depleted already. What else is left? Just the main tower, I think, and then the bridge. Everything looks a lot bigger when you're actually inside the base, I find, in this game. So here we have like our lab sort of area. Got your lab equipment, sort of all the machines, water filtration and all that. Here we have a bioreactor, and I guess this is like a kitchen sort of area. You know, you got your this thing to make food, and then like, you know, your coffee machine and all that. And like food supplies. And then up here, this is like the control room, I guess. This is like a bug currently where if you place stuff down, you can't like build it properly, but it's not, I mean, it's not game breaking or anything. Whoa. What's that? That's just for decoration, I suppose. I know it's not hooked up to anything, but it looks cool, I guess. Kind of like another one of those sort of things on the scanner room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And here we have our very cool bridge. So it leads over this sort of... I guess it's like a mini canyon, I don't know how to describe it. More great views. This is sort of another sitting area, sort of a bit like another sort of lobby if you're coming in this sort of entrance. Another observatory. I've got lots of observatories on this sort of northern side of the base. And then up here we have a garden. No windows in here because, of course, I don't know. I think that if you have a garden, you kind of want to come here, sort of forget you're underwater if you're sort of in this base for a long time. And then more bedrooms. It'll be very cool for this game to get multiplayer in the future. Just so you can sort of, you know, each make your individual rooms and all that, I don't know. But I think that was all for the base. Let's just do another fly around, see if I haven't missed anything. Nope, I think that was everything. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of showcase. Again, I think this biome is very underappreciated, at least from what I've seen of people's bases online. But it's got great aesthetics, looks very nice. They've even made, like, you know how the different biomes have different watercolors? I find they even made this one sort of... The water looks cold, which makes sense because it's one of the most northern biomes. Awesome creatures nearby, especially if you're a fan of this guy like myself. Great sound effects. You have this really cool soundtrack, you know, the one of like the sort of eerie singing, one of my favourite tracks in the game. It's practical, got entrance to the Lost River, mushroom forests. You're not actually that far away from the precursor gun in this biome either, just sort of go in that direction. And yeah, so this is the end of my little showcase video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that I've perhaps made you appreciate this sort of area of the map a bit more, because again, I feel like this is a very underloved area of the map. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.